Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Actually, I'm not lounging right now. I'm kind of sitting up straight. There we go. I'm on a work break and thought that I would do a short video and say a thing or two, maybe three, about, okay. A lot of people wonder why Democrats and Republicans don't get along. And, they call each other names. I'm going to have to lounge. I don't like this. There we go. Oh, yes, just right in my little nook there. Isn't that beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? You can see the owl and everything. Okay. Do you remember how, who could forget, when all we heard about was Benghazi, and Hillary Clinton was on, I don't know, she testified for 11 hours or something about it. La-di-da-di-da-da-da. The Republicans got a hold of the Benghazi bone. They wouldn't let it go, Didn't matter what Congress said. Didn't matter what the conclusion was. They were not going to let go of that Benghazi thing. From what I can gather, by the way, there might have been some fire involved with that because there was smoke. But the media and everybody went off on the wrong track. It was something to do with arms sales. This is just something I heard, and I don't even know. I can't remember a source or anything, but I heard that they missed the actual story and went after the wrong story. That's what I'm trying to say in 5,000 words or less. Okay, this irritated the heck out of the Democrats because, it was overdone. Guess what I'm fixing to say now, ladies and gentlemen? The Russia thing. This is why Republicans are looking at Democrats in a manner like the Pink Panther's eyebrows raised completely off of his head, because this is all they do. It is like, I've heard the Russia lunacy described as the Democrats' version of the Benghazi. Yeah, this is why people get irritated, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you probably already knew that. That they get a hold of a bone and they will not let it go. And of course, I blame a lot of this on the corporate controlled media here in the United States of America for constantly going over this jazz. There was some segment today on, I don't know what show it was. I watched another show that displayed the clip. Maybe it was MSNBC or something, since I avoid all that. Where I think it was Jimmy Dore showing it. It was. Check out Jimmy Dore's latest video about Russia or something. Some mainstream media dork actually admitted that they probably will not find a thing. They're not going to find anything about this. The only thing they're going to find, ladies and gentlemen, is just your basic corruption. Now, remember how I said they've been moving the goalposts. First it was they hacked, then it was they colluded, then it was they influenced and somehow, whatever, had an effect on the outcome of the election. And now they're getting so desperate, they're just going on about Trump had business dealings in Russia, or one of Trump's cabinet members' wives, dined with Putin's secretary one day or something like this. What they're going to find is something I've been saying all along, ladies and gentlemen. All along. If you don't believe me, go back and look. Of course, Trump had dirty dealings everywhere, as they all do. He had dealings with, I'm sure, Chinese oligarchs, Russian oligarchs, German oligarchs, just name a country other than Russia. But as I said before, Americans are so programmed to freak out over Russia because a lot of them have been raised. Like I was saying, my sister, she's not freaked out over it at all. She knows it's a false story. Remember I said how they had to do those drills in school because of the Red Scare and all this jazz. And, I also need to say this gently yet effectively. Russia is no longer anything but a giant oligarchy, just like the United States. That's all. They're not like a red threat or any of this. Of course, these countries that don't want to go along with our petrodollar are the reason why we're doing anything. China doesn't want anything to do with it. Russia doesn't want anything to do with it. Syria doesn't have anything. I think Syria and Iran, they all have something in common, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the central bankers. I had to clear my throat. I was almost going to go through the whole thing without clearing my throat, but I cleared my throat. Give me a break. All right, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while just rapidly talking about Russia and why Democrats and Republicans, hate each other, because each one of them, whenever they get a bone, they won't let it go. They won't let it freaking go. Love you.